right, so you're welcome to the class for today, and we want to deal with multiplication equations. Family of facts, we say all possible combinations for a set of numbers like 2 plus 3 equal 5 and 3 plus 2 equal 5. Okay,
Okay.
then 5 minus 3 equal 2 and 5 minus 2 equal 3. These are family of all combination, all possible combination for a set of numbers. Okay, let's go ahead to the next section now. Okay, not question but section. Let us go to the. We want to identify and solve multiplication equations using mental math. Okay,
Okay.
now coming back from the first section, it said you know how to write mathematical expressions for a real life situation. If Grace gives each of her friends three cookies, we can represent the number of cookies Grace gives to her friend using the expression 3f, where f is the number of friends, okay? However, we don't know the value of f, which is how many friends Grace gave cookies to. If there are three, then that means she has given out nine cookies because three to each person. And if there are 10, that means she has given out 30 cookies. Miggy, I want you to always focus on your study. So,
Okay.
what if we knew that Grace gave out 24 cookies to her friends? Then, how could we find the number of friends? That means we divide by 3 to get 8 friends. 8 friends, 3 cookies each, makes 24 cookies in total. So, we are to identify and solve multiplication equation using mental math, then use multiplication equation to solve real life problems. So now the section 2 says we know that Grace gives a total of 3F cookies because she gives 3 to each friend F. We also know that she gives out a total of 24. So these two expressions, 3F and 24, are equal. This gives us the equation 3F equal 24. It gives us which equation, Miggy?
Gives us
3F equal 24. So since it
okay.
is 3 times 8 that gives us 24, then we have 8 friends. So 3 cookies for 8 friends, 3 cookies each for 8 friends. That's 24 cookies in total. Now solve the following equation. 7 times something is 56. Then that something should be 8 because 7 times 8 is 56. Then 9x is 36. So if we multiply 9 by 4, we get 36. X must be 4. Then 8x is 72. If we multiply 8 by 9, which is x, we get 72. So x is 8 for the first one, while it is 4 for the second one, and it is 9 for the third one. Is that clear?
Yes.
Good. So the next session, to plant. Okay, as we've seen, we can represent real life situations where there is an unknown quantity we want to discover. Then Tom plants several rows of 5 flowers in his garden. If there are a total of 40 flowers, how many did Tom plant? Okay, let me see. Give me a few seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, to continue this, we want to solve for the number of rows, let me see, the number of rows is unknown. So it will be the variable r. Because each row have 5 flowers, the number of row is multiplied by 5, which is 5r, to get the total. And we know that there are a total of 40 flowers. So 5r equal to 40, then there must be 8 rows because 5 times 8 is 40. Is that clear? Now, this is what has been done. So let's look at the second one. Paula tells her friends Alice, Bonnie, and Clara that she has some bags with 7 candies each in each, and that there are a total of 21 candies. So
Okay.
some bags, 7 in each, total 21. So 7, 7, 7 gives us 21. That means there are 3 bags. Okay?
Okay.
I mean, there are 3 bags. So let's go to the next session and see. Okay? This next session is going to require a concentration level. Okay? Is that clear?
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to see, for us to start this, we have to. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to change the color of this pen. So, okay, now. So let's click to start this. So you have to
Yeah.
concentrate. I'm going to be asking you some questions. So, number one, if I click on this, get get ready. Are you there now?
Yes.
If I click on this, it's going to reveal something. So you have to take note of it so that when I click on another place, you will need to know what is there, okay?
Me.
Hmm. So before I start, I need you to get ready, okay? So I'm going to have this one. Okay, there's another one. So these are 4 by 4, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, 4 by 4. And we're going to be checking them through to know what each one is going to reveal. So are you ready now?
Yes.
Please look at the screen. Are you ready? So the first one says 5x equal 20. Okay? So I'm going to ask
Okay.
you what is there again later. Is that clear?
Yes.
And the second one says x equals 0, which is not tallying. It does not tally with the first one. So let's check the third one. The third one says x equal to 6, while the fourth one says 4x is 28. So if 4x is 28, x cannot be 6, x can be 7, and x cannot be 0. So let's check the next one. This one says x equal to 5. Are you watching this? Because I will ask you later, Miggy.
I'm watching.
Okay, then what's the next one? X equal 2. Concentrate, after the class, you can do any other thing you want to do. Then this one says 2x equals 6. I mean 12 rather. 2x equals 12. So if 2x is 12, x must be 6, yes or no?
Yes.
So this one tally with the one directly above it. Then this one says x equal 3. X equal 3. Okay. Have we seen anyone that gives us x equal 3? I doubt. No. So this one says 9x equal 9. And if 9x equal 9, then x should be 1. This one says 7x equal to 14. 7x is 14. Miggy, if 7x is 14, what should be x? 7 times what is 14? 7 times what is 14, Miggy? 7 times 2, okay? So x equal 2. Is that clear?
Okay. Yes.
Then this one says x equal to 4. Mm, x equal 4. Which one could have given us x equal 4? I think the first one, 5 times 4 is 20. Okay?
Yes.
Then this one say x equal 1. Remember when I said x equal to 1 for this first one? And the next one says 3x equal 15. 3x equal 15. That means x should be 5 because 3 times 5 is 15. Is that clear? Is
Okay.
that clear? Good. Then the next one says x equals 7. Which one could have given us x equals 7? This is 4 times 7 is 28. Okay?
Okay.
So we have two more to go. This one says 6x equals 0. If 6x equals 0, then x must be 0. Okay?
Okay.
And finally, this should match this. 8x is 24, x must be 3. Is that clear now?
Yes.
Good. So, with that, we can go ahead and uh, take questions, okay?
All right.
So, let's see what the questions look like. Yeah. First questions, when we don't know the number in an algebraic expression, the number is called what? Check your option. Pick your option fast.
Operation.
No. Variable. Take note of that, okay?
Okay.
The next question, for which equation is g equal to 5 not the solution? So if I put 5, 3 times 5 is 15, that's a solution. 4 times 5 is not 25. But 8 times 5 is 40 and 6 times 5 is 30. Okay, good. Then the next one, we have to find the value of x that makes the equation true. 3 times what will give me 27, Miggy?
Um. Times 7.
No. 3 times what will give me 27?
Will give me
3 times what is 27?
um 7
3 times what is 27?
9.
9. That's correct. Then, how many solutions does this have? 7 times 7 is 49. So only one solution, okay?
Yes.
And this one says find the equation which in which x equal 7. So 9 times 7 is 63. Okay?
Yes.
Then the next one, find the value that makes the equation true. 11 times something is 143. So we have to divide 143 by 11. Okay?
Okay.
Divide and tell me your answer. 143 divided by 11,
It's
that will be 13.
yes.
Okay. So the next one, find the value of x that makes the equation true. 8x is 8. X must be 1 because 8 times 1 is 8. Then the next one, Bart opens a bank account and deposits $10 each week. If it has 90, if he has $90 in his account, How many weeks has it been depositing money? So that is 10 times 9 is 90. So that's for 9 weeks. Read the next question. Let me hear you.
Which equation would you use to solve the following situation? If everybody on the team scores 4 points, then the team has a total of 28 points. How many people are on team?
So if everybody on the team scores 4 and the team has total of 28, so how many people are on the team? 4p is 28, 4 times the number of players, okay?
Mhm.
And that is where we turn this in, okay?
Yes,
So what's the score for this?
100.
Yeah. Um, we're going to look at another assignment, but I'll be right back, okay?
Yeah.
So just take your time. Maybe what I would do is that I would open it and I will ask you to go through some stuff there while we'll connect back. So this one is talking about functions. So, Miggy, can you hear me?
Yes,
Read everything that's on this page. Once you've finished reading, make sure you read and digest them. Then I will remove them and start asking you questions. So I'm giving you 5 minutes to do that. I'll be right back in 5 minutes. Then I will ask you questions from this page. So concentrate on it. If you need to jot anything down, jot it down. Miggy, can you hear me?
yes.
Okay, right. You can start now. Maybe I should share the timer so that you will see that you have 5 minutes to do that. Let me see. Let me see the timer. Clock. I want to share the clock with you. So I'm giving you 5 minutes to go through what's on this page and retain them, okay?
Okay.
So that when I ask you questions, you will be able to answer me. Is that clear? Is that clear, Miggy? Miggy, can you hear me?
Yes.
So your time starts now. Read. Start from function and read everything on this page. I will ask you some questions once I'm back in 5 minutes. Your time starts now. So your time is up. Are you ready to answer my questions? Yeah? Unmute yourself. So,
Ready.
I want to ask you just two questions, okay?
Okay.
Now, can you tell me what a function is? Function. Yes, function. That's the first vocabulary there, right?
Yes.
Yes. Can you just tell me something about it, even if you don't get all the words?
Yes.
So tell me now.
Function. A relation in which for any given input value, there is only a one output value.
Okay, there's only one output value, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's correct. I think we'll move on now because you are still going to see it in the question. So when we get there, you will be the one that will answer that aspect, okay?
Okay.
Good. So let me remove the timer now as we continue. We have input, a value that is substituted in for the variable in a function in order to generate an output. Ordered pair, a group of two numbers written in the order x, comma y, where the first value represents the input for a function and the second value represents the corresponding output. Then output, a value generated by a function when an input value is substituted into the function and evaluated. Okay, what's at the top says you know that an algebraic equation such as x plus 4 equal 9 has one solution. For example, x plus 4 equals 9. The solution is x equal to 5 because 5 plus 4 gives us 9. Okay?
Okay.
Nothing else will be added to 4 to get 9. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah, it's only 5 that you can add to 4. So there is only one solution. Then, however, what if there is an expression on the left, x plus 4, were equal to another variable, like equal to y? How would this affect the possible solution? So that is what we want to learn, which calls function. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The next, did I say working question? I should go to the next session, not working question. So listen carefully to this. If we have an equation, if we have an equation such as x plus 4 equal y, what values of x will make the equation not true? Okay, will make the equation true. That is, x plus 4 equal y. So it's a what values will make the equation true. Let's try some values for x and see. If x equal 3, 3 plus 4 equal y will give y to be 7. And if x equals 7, 7 plus 4 equal y will give y to be 11. And if x equal 10, 10 plus 4, because it's x plus 4 in the equation, okay,
Yes.
equal y give y to be 14. So the value x can be any number because the value of y changes to keep the equation the same. Okay? In fact,
Okay.
y can also be any number, and that will inform the value of x as well. However, every value of x goes with a specific value of y. So value of x does not go with two values of y. In the equation above, if x is 3, y must be 7 and cannot be anything but 7. There is no other number that y can be if x is 3 because it's only 3 plus 4 that gives us 7. We could say that the value of x determines what the value of y will be. These kinds of equations are called functions. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
So that's if we go back to our definition of function, it said it's a relation in which for any given input, there is only one output value. So if your input is 3, the only output is 7 based on the equation. If your input is 7, the only output is 11. If your input is 10, the only output is 14 based on the equation. Okay, let's continue. The x value is called the input because we can put any number into the equation. The y value is called the output because it is what we get out of the equation from the value of x. Each input, so each input of a function has exactly one output. Is that clear? So let's look at a function and see what happens to the output as the input changes. So we can keep track of the inputs and outputs using a table. Okay, now, Miggy, can you hear me?
Yes.
So we're going to take this table, we're going to take it to the board now, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to share a board with you, and I'm going to drop this question on the board. So can you see the board now?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Let me see. Trying to look for my writing pen. Okay, fine. I found it here. So read this for me, Miggy. What is the equation?
Question is y equals x plus 5.
Okay. What is the first value of x? How many values of x can you see? Count them for me. How many?
4.
No, count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How many values of x can you see there? How many values
5.
of 5? Very good. So how many values of y are we looking for? How many values of y are we looking for?
5.
5. So, Miggy, if you put y equal to x plus 5, say that, let me hear you.
1 plus 5.
No, I said y equal to x plus 5. Say it again. Concentrate so you can get the answer yourself. I want the answer to come from you, not from me. Y equal to x plus 5. Say that again.
X plus 5 is 0.
So the first x should be 0, right?
Yeah.
0.
Yes.
Okay, good. So, so what will y be? What is 0 plus 5?
0 plus 5. 1.
0 plus 5 is what?
5.
So what
I
should I
mean 1.
write? What should I
5.
write? I'll write 5, right?
Yes.
Then the next one, y equal to x plus 5. What is the next value of x? On the table, what's the next value of x? After we have used 0, what's the next one?
It's 6.
What is the next value of x, not y?
1.
1. So if I now add 1 to 5, it gives me 6. So I'm going to put 6 on the table, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Let me see. Then, if I write the next equation like you know,
Right. Right.
y
Oh,
equal to
right.
x plus 5. What is the next value of x on the table?
It's
The next value of
7.
x on the table is 2.
2.
So y will now be 7, okay?
Yeah. Yes.
And for the next one, y equal to x plus 5. Then that's 3. And y will be what? 8. And so on. The last one should be 9, okay?
Okay.
Now let's go back to the board and see what has been done there. Now we can find the output and it has been given here. Do you understand how we arrived at it, right? Do you understand how we got the values?
Yes.
Okay, now if you want to write the points will be 0, comma 5, 1, comma 6, 2, comma 7, 3, comma 8, and 4, comma 9, which is the input and the output or the x, comma y values. Okay, let's try to listen to this. I will need to share my sound so you can hear what this is all about. So let's try to see. Mm, Maybe I'll need to refresh this because it's not playing out. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I think it's loading now. So we go to the next section that we are. Then we want to watch this.
To find inputs and outputs for
Okay, I need to increase that volume. Hold on. Trying to get the volume so we can hear what it says. Okay, then. So I'm starting it again, okay?
Okay.
To find inputs and outputs for a function, first the outputs are chosen. Any numbers can be chosen because for each x value, there will be a corresponding y value. Usually,
Hope you're listening to this.
consecutive numbers are chosen to help see if there is a pattern in the function. These inputs for x can be entered into a table. To find the y values, the x values are substituted into the equation. Notice that the y values increase by 1 as the x values increase by 1. Each x value is paired with its corresponding y value. Together, these pairs are solutions for the function. These are called ordered pairs and are shown using parentheses.
So you can see the ordered pairs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's continue there. Okay. So what if we have another function y equal 4x? What does that mean? It means 4 times x. So when x is 0, 4 times 0 is going to be 0. So y will be 0. When x is 1, 4 times 1 is going to be 4. Y will be 4. When x is 2, 4 times 2 is going to be 8. Y will be 8. When x is 3, 4 times 3 is going to be 12. Y will be 12. And when x is 4, 4 times 4 is going to be 16. Y will be 16. Is that clear?
Yes.
And you can see all of the values here. Then look at this one, y equal 10 minus x. So whatever x is, take it away from 10. Then you get y. So that means 10 minus 8 gives me 2. Y is 2. 10 minus 7 gives me 3. Y is 3. 10 minus 6 gives me 4. Y is 4. And 10 minus 5 gives me 5. Then y is 5. While 10 minus 4 is 6. And y is 6. And you can see all those values on this table, right? Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So let's go to the last section there. Last section. Let's see. Go to the next section. Okay, we want to look at the puzzle. It's if if y equal x plus 6, match the correct input with its corresponding output by dragging the pieces left to right. Now, are you ready?
Yes.
Y equal x plus 6. Now tell me the one that matches. I'm waiting, Miggy.
3 matches 6.
No, because you must add 6 to x. So add 6 to 3 and tell me the answer.
Then 4.
Add
No.
6. Add 6 to 3 and tell me the answer.
1, 7, 8, 9. 9.
9.
No.
Very good. Then where should this go? Bless you. Where should this go?
Thank you. Um,
Add 6.
21. No, there's none. 13.
13. That's correct. Add 6. Where should this go?
Either 15 or it could be either 15, 16, or 14.
Tell me where it should go.
15.
Good. Where should this go?
6.
Good. And
The
this
last one
goes.
is 14.
So, we're going to be working on questions, okay?
Okay.
Now, here comes your job. Function. Function is what? You told me the other time a relation in which for any given input there is only one output. So this is number one. What about input? Input is a value substituted for the variable. Okay,
Okay.
that's two. What about output? That should be a value generated, okay?
Okay.
Then ordered pair is the last one. So the next question, for the function y equal to 9x, what is the output if x is 5? 9 times 5 is what? 45, okay? For the function shown in the table, which output is incorrect? 8 minus x. 8 minus 3 is 5. 8 minus 4 is 4. 8 minus 5 is not 6, but 8 minus 6 is 2. So C is incorrect, okay?
Okay.
It's incorrect because, let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. So, do you understand this?
Yeah. Yes, understand.
Okay, okay, good, good. Let's see. The next question before we round up for today, okay?
Okay.
What which function has a value of y has a y value of 6 when the input value is 3? So think about it. When will y be equal to 6? If x is 3.
It's two. Third option.
Third option, that is 3 plus 2, that's 5. So y cannot be 6, okay?
Okay.
So 2 times 3, the last option, okay? Because it says x is 3, so 2 times 3. Now, for which function will both ordered pairs be solution? 3, 6, when x is 3, y is 6. Let's check the first one. When x is 3, y is 7. No. When x is 3 here, y is 9. No. When x is 3, y is 6. This one is correct. And when x is 4, y is 8. This one is correct. Okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
Then the next one. For the function y equal x plus 9, what is the output value if 4 is the input value? Put 4 here, then you get 13. Okay? Are you listening to this? Migi, can you hear me? All right. So the next question, read this question for me.
The function equal 5x. What is the value of x?
Yes, what's the value of x?
The value of x is there is only one solution of x.
Really?
Yes.
X can be any number, okay?
Okay. Okay.
So read this one for me.
It's for which function is ordered pair 5 10 not a solution.
So which one does not give y to be 10 when x is 5? So if x is 5, the first one is 10 because 15 minus 5. is 10. The second one, excuse me, the second one, 5 minus 5 is 0. So it doesn't give us. But the other one, 5 plus 5, y is 10, and 2 times 5 is 10. So this one is not a solution. Okay? Read the last question as we round up for today.
All right.
Read it, let me hear it.
Which ordered pair will be solution for the function of y8 plus yx?
So when x is 8, I mean, if x is 4, 8 plus 4 is 12, so y cannot be 13. If x is 6, 8 plus 6 is 14, okay? But if x is 11, 8 plus 11 cannot give us 3, and 8 plus 2 cannot give us 16, okay? Oh, let's submit this, okay? So what's the score for this? Mingy, what's the score for this?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, wow, on right, okay. That's what we'll be running up for today. Is that clear?
Yes.
So I'm gonna say goodbye for now. Okay.
Bye.